back with the balance. And what we doing today, babe?
We're making homemade oatmeal soap
For baby boy. So if some of y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all saw that I had made some when I was 6 months pregnant. He is now 4 months old. The soap was a complete hit. So we are back to kind of restash our little, we out, he needs some more.
We have one more bar.
One more bar left, so we gotta make some more. Yes, and that's what we're here to do. Oh, sounds like he's waking up from his nap. But before we go and grab him from his nap, let me quickly go over the ingredients. They're gonna be right here on the right. We're gonna start with some dried chamomile leaves, olive oil pomace. We'll have some castor oil, some bentonite clay, some oatmeal, some cocoa butter, lye, which is like the #1 ingredient to make soap, some sodium lactate, a little bit of distilled water, a soap mold, and some tea bags. All of my ingredients you can get from Amazon. So yes, let us go get our crying baby first, and then we'll be back to make some soap.
We thought we was gonna have time.
Clearly, life of a newborn.
All right, so the first step now is we're going to infuse our olive oil with chamomile leaves. So you can get these tea bags on Amazon right here, and they're sealable. So you just take your tea bag, and then you get your chamomile. So you try not to drop any, like I just did. But anyway, you get your chamomile. It's a little hard, but it's all right if 1 or 2 leaves fall out. So now you see that? You got your chamomile in your tea bag. You close that tight, right? Because you don't want it to actually get in the olive oil. You want to just infuse the olive oil. So then you close this up tight, seal it, just like that, right? Double knot the joint, and you good. So we're doing a double boil situation where you don't want your olive oil to be directly on the heat. So you have a big pot, you put a little water in there, just like that. You see that? Ooh, ooh. All right. So you got your water, and then you want to have your 2 cups of olive oil, right? So that's 2 cups of olive oil. And then what you're going to do is you're going to sit this directly into the pot like so, right? And then your little tea bag, see that, of chamomile, you're going to drop it into the olive oil. So you're going to drop that right on in there. And then you're going to set your your heat to medium low. And you want to do that for 2 hours. So you want the chamomile to like marry with the olive oil so you could get that nice chamomile soothing effect on your soap. You want to do that for 2 hours and then go do something. You know, if you want to read a book, you want to go, I don't know, work out. If you want to go, don't leave the house, but, just chill. All right? So we're going to come back to this in about 2 hours. All right, guys, we are back. All right, so again, our chamomile is marrying with our olive oil, getting infused. Now we're gonna do our lye solution. So you have our water, distilled water, and then we have our lye, right here. This is some dangerous stuff, okay? So you wanna make sure that you're in a well-ventilated space. You have your protective gear, which is your gloves, long sleeve shirt. You got your goggles. You see I'm doing the right thing, all right? So you want to make this because this is going to go into the soap. This helps mold it all together, make it, soap, make it all sudsy and stuff. So this is a very important step. Now, when you're doing this, these are the things that you need. Obviously, you need some lye, you need your distilled water, and then you also need your temperature gauge, right? Because the temperature needs to be at a
110 degrees.
110 degrees, okay? So you have to actually make sure that it gets to that level of heat. You got to put that heat on it. And then you want something to stir it with, right? Like something long so where you don't like get in contact with the solution. All right, so here we go. I am going to, actually, I don't even feel comfortable pouring this directly into the thing. So you actually want to try and get you one of these bad boys, right? This is a thingy, a funnel. That's what you want to get. It got a little bit of stuff on it, so let me rinse it real quick. So get you a little funnel because I just don't want to spill anything on the counter. This is like, again, safety first. We eat on this counter, so you want to make sure that, you know, it's safe. You're not getting anything on your counter, right? You want to be safe. All right, so I got it pretty dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. And now I'm gonna pour our lye. Yeah. Hey, baby, you ready for this? This is like a science experiment here.
Nice and
Woo!
slow.
Nice and slow. That was a little fast. Slowly, slowly, slowly.
And y'all, this stuff is going to get hot by itself. When we say we want to get it to 110 degrees, we don't have to put it on any heat to make it do that. It gets hot on its own. So
it's just like a chemical reaction.
Yes, you let it sit until it heats up by itself.
All right, it's a little bit on the side, so I'm going to do that. Okay. All right, I think that's good. And then do that. And we're gonna set that aside, and now we're gonna stir it up, okay? It's like a science experiment. Ooh, it's a little hard. Ooh, I can feel it.
Be careful, it's hot, babe.
I know. It got real. I should have probably stirred it.
No, it's good. It's all loose now.
It was a little hard. It was a little hard, you know. Now it's not hard no more. So now you can feel it. Woo! Look at that. Look at this. Woo!
Is it hot, friend?
Woo! You can smell it. Back up. Back up.
I'm back up. You're so ridiculous. Move it by the window, friend.
Okay, take this over here by the window. Woo! It's hot. Okay, y'all. Be safe out here in these streets.
Be safe.
Be safe. Get you. Okay, this is not for the weight.
You were so dramatic.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna test it just to see where we are right now. Right now we're at 181 degrees, 84 degrees, 86 degrees. So this bad boy's too hot.
Too hot. We're gonna let it cool down to 110.
So you gotta let it cool, cause that thing was hot. I couldn't even carry it. Oh, that's another thing. It gets hot. It gets hot, 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 hot. And be careful. Don't be like opening your mouth because this stuff is like potent.
So we're gonna wait for the lye to get down to 110, and you also want the infused oil on the stove. We want that to be 110 degrees as well. So we're gonna monitor both of those, and we will
be back.
Be back.
All right, folks. So now while we are waiting for our lye to cool, and as well as our infused oil to cool down to the right temperature of 110 degrees, we're gonna mix our bentonite clay, which is an Indian healing clay. You can get that from Amazon. It's real cheap. It's like $10. And then 4 tablespoons of distilled water, right? So we're going to take 2 tablespoons.
2 teaspoons.
I'm sorry, 2 teaspoons of this bentonite clay, and we're going to mix it with the distilled water. So you take some of that like that, level it off. See that? Boom. And then we're going to mix it in there, just like that. Then do another one, another teaspoon. Level it off, right? Get enough in there. And then do the same thing, and then we're gonna mix it. Make sure you don't use any metal. Bentonite clay doesn't work well with metals. So if you have like a wooden bowl or a glass bowl, plastic, I'm gonna use that. So you want to mix it until it gets smooth, until there's like no lumps in there, right? See? Do. Mix it up. Mix it up. Mix it up. Stir it up. Stir it up. Stir it up. What? Mix it up. Mix it up. Mix it up. What? Stir it up. Stir it up. Stir it up. Pound it. And this is the consistency. So you see, it's like watery. It is. You know, I got a little bit of lump in there, but it's not a lot. You see that, y'all? See that? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna check on my temperatures for my oil and my lye, and I will be back with you all. And we'll go to the next step. All right, guys, we are back. Our temperature for our chamomile infused olive oil is at 110. So now we're going to mix, we heated up some cocoa butter. So we're gonna mix that into our olive oil as well as castor oil. Castor oil is already, you know, good to go. So we're gonna mix that right now. So this is the castor oil that I'm putting in. Get you a spatula so you can get it all and leave nothing behind. Okay, so we're gonna put this into our good old olive oil. And this isn't regular extra virgin olive oil. This is special olive oil pumice that's for soap making. So you want to make sure that you have that, which we explained earlier. All right, get our cocoa butter. Put that in. All right, so we're good with that. All right, that looks nice and good. Put that over here, out the way. And now, over here, we have our, obviously, I have all my protective gear. So now this is our lye, which is at 110. We're currently at 110. So now we're gonna take this sodium lactate. You can get this at Amazon as well. And we're gonna do a teaspoon of this into the lye. Make sure I get a teaspoon and not a tablespoon, because you know sometimes. Okay, so we're at 110. We're gonna put this aside. So let me get my towel. Yep, you wanna be safe. Okay, so we got our teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. So we're gonna take, damn, I didn't know this was liquid. Then you want to put that in there, just like that, okay? All right, don't worry about no spillage, you just collect it. So then you want to take this and you're going to mix it, just like that, okay? Little spillage ain't never hurt nobody. Sodium lactate, all right? And next, I'll show you what's next. All right, guys, we are back. Now, obviously, we have our oil here. We have our lye with sodium lactate right here. And then you want to get you a hand mixer. So now we have our hand mixer in our oil. I'm going to pour this mixture down the shaft of the hand blender. Stick blender, whatever you decide you like to call it. Okay, just pour it down the shaft of it. Y'all know what a shaft is. Okay, so that's good. So that's done. Put that to the side. Now you want to turn your machine on. Ooh. Mix it, and mix it, and mix it, mix it, mix it, and mix it, and mix it, and mix it, mix it, mix it. Up and down, and all around. Up and down, and all around. All right, so it's thickening up, as you can see right before my eyes. All right, now is a good time to stop. You see it's gotten thick? Boom. You see that? Woo! Y'all on y'all way to some soap and soap.
Samara, you was not recording.
So yeah. All right, so I wasn't recording. But anyway, what I just did was I put the bentonite clay. So remember that bentonite clay that we mixed up together? I put it in here as well as oatmeal. We had 2 tablespoons of oatmeal that we literally pureed and put in a food processor. I put it in here and then I blended it all together. And I was like this. Let me show you what it looked like. So I was like, ow, 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 ow. Put your shoulders in. And so you have all your ingredients in here. And that's what this is. Now we're gonna put it in our molds, guys. Sorry about the little mess up. My first little video by myself. So it is what it is. Okay, guys, so this is the mixture. It's really like thick and creamy looking. Looks like I want to eat it or something. I don't know. But anyway, so this is your mold. You want to get the soap mold. And then we're going to literally fill up our mold. And then we're going to let it sit for like a week. And then it gets hard. And then it's a soap. So I'm literally going to just kind of disperse the soap evenly in each mold. And then go from there. Okay? We want to make sure we get enough in every single one of these things, one of these sections, and then we go down and we press it down. You know how to make a mold. You know how to fill a cupcake. You know? It's just, this is thicker. Okay? So then you take a little bit more and then you dump that, you know, just like that. Yeah, Cairo, this is for you, baby boy. Baby boy. This soap is bomb, y'all. I ain't even gonna front. You know, I'm a little jealous. Can I get a bar? Can I get a bar? You know, these days, these bubbas, these millennial bubbas, millennial Martha mothers. Like, what? It's like, we making our soap now. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, my mother used Johnson & Johnson. Millennial Martha mothers, I'll tell you that. You know, but this is fun, right? Like, who wouldn't want to make soap for their child, right? Like, it's like a little science project, and you know everything that's in the soap. You know what I'm saying?
Cairo was into it, Pooh.
He into it. My baby, you're looking at your soap buddies.
Yeah, Mama making you some soap.
Yeah. So I'm just cleaning off the sides just to get, you know, you want your shit to be right. Let me stop cursing. My baby said I ain't got a potty mouth.
Patty now.
You want your stuff, your product, your little soap or whatever to be nice. This homemade from the heart. You know, when it's from the heart, it's from the heart. Okay. And just clean it up just like this. So now I'm gonna like, you know, you gotta get it. Hey, what? You want it to sink down. This is what this is for. Just to get all the air pockets out. That's my soap. We finished. We about to just let this cure and harden. And that's it. Thank you all for watching Back with the Balans. This is Samara and my homemade oatmeal chamomile soap. See ya.